Alright, Squadron mates. Dan the Plastic Man here. Time to look at the AZ Gundam. Here on the side of the box we've got front and back shots of the kit itself. Here's some story if you want to pause and read that there. And surprisingly, there is no yen price on this box. The other side does show off some action poses of the AZ, as well as the flight mode. And what is any Build Fighters box without a pitch for one of the Builder's Parts kits? Let's take a look inside. Here you have your stickers, polycaps, beam saber, and an effect part from the Gundam XX High Grade. Here is your multicolored A plate, B plate, part 1 and 2, a multicolored C plate, as well as C2, D, and D2. Then you've got E for the inner frame. Here is the manual with a really good picture of the AZ up front. Note that the model number is Amazon. But there's again more story if you guys want to take a look, both about the suit and about Tatsuya. On the back shows that this suit was derived from the revived Zeta Gundam. And we've just got descriptions of all the different weapons and firing modes and whatnot that Tatsuya worked into this suit. I really do like that flight mode. And here are the other suits that are in the lineup. Inside, you just got your typical black and white construction manual that'll run through body, head, legs, arms, so on and so forth. And on the back you have a couple color splash pages for finishing out the weapons, and then for transforming into Wave Rider mode. After all is said and done, here is what you wind up with, guys. Head's got some good detail on it, pardon my thumb right there, but I really do like the lining details and opportunities you've got. The chest has a very cool design with those 4 chest Vulcans, and you can definitely see the Zeta Gundam heritage. Went ahead and put the backpack on, and backpack in quotation marks, but I really like the way those 2 pieces look on there. One thing you're going to notice very quickly is there's a lot of A's hidden all over this suit. Like, look at the shoulders. The blue head fin is an A. You can even find an A hidden in that front skirt there. All in all, though, just a really fun kit to put together. And yes, I know this was an Amazon Premium for the first month it came out, and I was very impatient and I just had to get my hands on this kit. So I love the details that are on it. And I really do think that it pulls off the power that it showed in Battlelog Episode 5. There's more A's hidden right there on the legs, even though those look like they were taken from the Gundam Age 1 normal shield. Moving on to articulation. The head will go up, the head will go down. Funky chicken. Left and right, but not a full Exorcist 360. Shoulders will slide out so they can move front and back. And then you can rotate them up as so. And then the shoulders, of course, have a full 360 that is not hindered by that backpack. Bicep swivel. Excuse the loose hand. And a double-jointed elbow. And then just every single wrist socket ever made. The backpacks will swivel, rotate, bend, and then you can also move the wings if you wanted to. There's a good amount of ab crunch right there. And waist swivel. Now move up the front, side, and back skirts, because all the skirts on this suit move. You can get the leg going that far forward and that far back, which is quite impressive. Little bit of shimmy in the hips themselves. Thigh swivel. Double jointed knee, but because of the design of the armor, that's the most out of the bend you're gonna get. Ankle rotation and toe flip. For accessories, we've got the beam sabers. They give you two, but I'm only showing one because there's no storage. And there's the effect part, and the Gundam holds it just fine. Moving on to the shield, that can plug right here on the forearm. And you take one of the double X effect parts and plug it in right there. Now it does need a particular direction to be able to fit. Still looks cool though. And finally, the beam rifles themselves. Great details on them. The Gundam will hold it no trouble. The second one, you can fold the handle down and snap together to make a very powerful double beam rifle. My favorite weapon, by the way. And you've got the block for Wave Rider mode. Good grief. To start with transformation, make your AZ go from this to this. Take the piece off the back and plug it in right there. Follow that up with the back skirt. Just plugs in like so. Next we're going to move to the legs, and the first thing you're going to want to do is take that piece right there, bend the knee forward so you can get to it, and pop it off. And you see that second slot that's open at the top, so you move the piece up and then adjust as necessary. Close down the toe and slide everything forward until you hear a lock. Do that for both legs. The arms are dirt simple, you just pivot them down. And then you take the arms and plug them into the block. Like so. Now we're going to take the piece off the chest and plug that onto the nose. Bit of a tight squeeze every now and then, if I gotta be honest. But works pretty good. Now plug on the legs. Simple enough. Plug on the side skirts. Take the spare front skirt that you get and pop that on right over the forearms. Now for the shield, you need to take off the plug that you use to plug it into the arm, and then pop that navy blue piece off. Now the shield becomes the true nose cone of the Wave Rider mode, and you take the black piece and plug it in right there. Now for the backpack. Just got to make sure you line the pegs up and the wings are facing the right way. Just plug it in like so. And once again. Finally, for the rifles, just fold the handle up, turn them upside down, and plug them into their designated spots. 1 and 2. And we're done, guys. That is the AZ Gundam in Wave Rider mode. I can't pick which mode I like more. They both look unbelievably epic to me. I love the coloring, I love the lines. I just love this kit. Was I impatient with trying to get it? Again, yes I was. But it was so worth it. This kit gets a massive recommend from me. I know it's about to be hitting most of your regular hobby shops, so get this kit, guys. The parts forming is a bear, just because of how long it takes, not because it's complicated. But still, this thing is an amazing, no pun intended, I was really hoping not to use that word, but it's just a really fun build. Cool looking Gundam, and the color scheme you don't really see used that often. So again, coming back to MS mode, it's just, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a second one of these so I can have one in MS mode and one in Wave Rider mode. But that's it for the review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. If you're new to the Squadron, welcome. If you just found the video and you want to join the Squadron, hit that subscribe button. Also, check out all the links for Discord, Patreon, and the Google Plus group. Also, final call for Mr. Menard Lubagon. You need to get in touch with me, sir. You need to claim your prize from the 1,000 sub giveaway. But anyways, guys, take care, and I will see you at the next video. Bye-bye.